Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology and it's so good to be here with you today. I am going to be tapping into some fairy energy today. Some fae energy has been calling to me since yesterday evening. We've been going through a lot of shifts, Pisces. We've been going through a lot of heaviness, and whenever I feel this heaviness come through, I'm always reminded by my fairy ancestors to just relax and to play. So my hope right now is that whatever messages we get lighten the energy that you might be feeling. Maybe you're going through a rough time or you've just been through a lot recently. But who knows? The Fae may come with a very powerful, impactful, heavy message. We kind of have to just see what comes through. But I have invited the Fae into this message, and I do hope that you enjoy. We're going to go ahead and start out with our oracle as we always do and do some tarot afterwards. Timestamps are always listed below for you Pisces. And once we're already jumping out. Once the holidays are kind of over, they're still up, but we should be able to get back to kind of our regularly scheduled, like, booked readings if you guys are interested in that as well. Always check the description box below for more info on readings. The first card that popped out, Pisces, and we're going to pick two, is Moon Secrets. So a lot of these messages lately have been about secrets, things being revealed from different decks, Pisces. So you just are going through, I feel like, an energy. We're going to have 4 cards. One did fall. You've been going through an energy recently, Pisces, of just like uncovering, unveiling, realizations, karmic closure, karmic reward. All of these things coming in for you. Let me grab the last card really quick. Alrighty. So these are not intuitive cards, meaning that you can't really just look at this card and completely divine what it means. So we will be reading from the book. But the first card we have is Moon Secrets card 29. Second card we have is the Magic Frog. Third card we have is Fire Element. And last but not least, we have Wild Violet. So what I am intuiting, and we'll see kind of if this matches up, you could be dealing with a fire sign right now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they seem to be very present in our energy. This could be their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you don't know their chart, they could embody this and you don't even know. They also could just be a very fiery person. But it seems like what I'm seeing here is almost like kissing a frog. Like maybe something wasn't aligning for you. Almost like Princess and the Frog. Like she didn't want to kiss the frog. She didn't want to become a frog. So like maybe you've been in a position with a fire sign where you've kind of had to like lower your standards, or you could be dealing with someone who's manipulative. Because I remember when I was watching Princess and the Frog, the biggest thing was that the frog didn't really want to reveal kind of what he was up to. There was a tactic behind it. There was some secrecy behind it. So with you having the Moon Secrets, there's that potential for that. My light is also flickering, Pisces, so I wonder if that's the Fae. But if you see a flickering light, who knows? And then with this card of Wild Violet, I'm just seeing a lot of the third eye energy with that like purple coming through here, of just like you intuiting truth and reality that's coming forth for you through the third eye. So Moon Secrets, maybe kissing a frog. That frog could be a fire sign. Wild Violet, trusting your intuition through this all. Let's see what the book says, starting out with Moon Secrets. Again, if you want to fast forward through this, timestamps are below. So I was getting ready to read this to you and I saw how long this is. So Pisces, what I'm going to do really quick, I'm going to go through the book. I'm going to read it. I'm going to reiterate to you the important parts of these different things, okay? Just so we don't have to go through 4 paragraphs worth of reading together, because I know you're here for the message. Give me a sec. Let me paraphrase this. Okay, so after doing a little bit of research, let's see what each card is supposed to talk about. The first card here with Moon Secrets talks about cycles, and it talks about the cycles of the moon, how the moon goes from a waning to a waxing phase and then kind of returns back into that waning phase. So there's all of these cycles going on in your life right now, Pisces, that you're being asked to look at. What cycles need to continue? What cycles need to close? What patterns are you repeating and you're realizing these are toxic for me? And what are some patterns that you need to increase in your life? Habits, daily rituals, things like that you could also align with the moon. This upcoming moon cycle, I think, is going to be very vital for us. It's going to be a new moon in Capricorn. So wherever that falls in your chart, for me, that's my 11th house. But wherever that falls in your personal chart, really focus in on the themes of that house. The magic frog was more about you coming to terms with play. And that's what I was really hoping that this card would be about. I do still feel that energy of like you could have been kissing a frog for those of you that it resonated with. But the actual book said that this is about childlike wonder, getting back to the basics, remembering that fairy tale energy that you have within you. And it talked about remembering that childlike essence that's within you. So hopping around like a frog and things like that. So if you've been in a position in your life where life has just been way too serious lately, this is an invitation to get outside, to go on a walk, to play, to do whatever that means for you. So play does not have to be childlike. This could be you're doing a paint and sip. This could be you're getting back into old hobbies that you haven't picked up in a long time, like an instrument, drawing, journaling, things of that nature. This could be, going on a walk. This could be riding your bike, getting some physical activity. I know it is winter, so depending on where you are, the weather might not be as permitting as it is here in California. But I would say for you, try to do something that brings you joy on a daily basis to really, invigorate that part of you that might be just taking life a little too seriously lately. For the fire element, it talked about our passions. So again, what are you passionate about? What is it that you desire more of in your daily life? What is it that spirit is calling you to really do on a daily basis that invigorates your soul, lights you up? Again, for those of you who the earlier message resonated with about the fire sign, there could also be someone pushing your buttons who is a fiery energy. But what I want you to do is be compelled to show up in that same fiery light that they often do, and to remind yourself of your own vitality, your own vigor, your own passions that need to come out of hiding, or like there's a dormancy that I feel here. So definitely an interesting array of cards here. And the last one, the Wild Violet, was actually about romance. So if you don't have a romantic partner in your life, where they were saying you could spice things up, listen to that partner, go on a walk, be more intentional, it was talking about more self-love. So overall, understanding that this is a period in your life, Pisces, where there needs to be a bit more focus on you. And there needs to be a little bit more focus on how cycles in your life are repeating, or how you may be able to do things better, how you still need to play into your passions, and also how you need to remind yourself to give love and also to be love. And those are beautiful messages from any deck at any time. I'm glad I could give those to you. And I hope they were helpful. I just wanted something light. It's been very, very heavy energy lately in our readings. And I think sometimes we just have to remember to not take life so seriously, because we're here to learn lessons, but we're also here to experience life and enjoy life. And if that's been hard for you, maybe it's because you're not doing what you're passionate about. So spirit guides, we're using a fairy deck today. What's Pisces' current situation as they're trying to find this happiness, indulge in their passions, as they're working through cycles that are starting and closing in their life? What is their current situation? Definitely an emphasis on self-love. You have the beautiful Knight of Wands. So this is a card that is just literally telling you, Pisces, you need to get up and go after what you desire. There could be this energy though lately, and I know I've been struggling with it, of consistency, because the Knight of Wands can be here today, gone tomorrow, a type of energy, like very in and out. There's a call for you to be more consistent with your goals, to be more consistent with what you desire, to be more consistent in your daily life. This could mean, as little as trying to just show up, for 30 minutes a day for yourself, for an hour a day for yourself, trying to stay consistent with a habit that is improving your life, trying to make sure that you are, continuing to believe that there is more for you instead of giving up so easily if you've been the type to kind of just throw in the towel. The Knight of Wands is a very fiery, passionate type of card, and as your current situation, understand that this is the time to go towards your dreams, to go towards your goals. There is a call to action, and Spirit is saying be consistent. Your challenge at this time. What is challenging Pisces at this time? I like that. We have the King of Wands. So there could be a lack of self-confidence. There could be a lack of drive. There could be what you feel is a lack of resources or passion about what you're doing. So if this is coming in the challenge area, think of this card as in the reverse. That's what I like to say. There could be also fiery people around you, like we were saying. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius can be a King of Wands that is causing a lot of manipulation in your life. People that are holding you back in your daily life. Even if they don't currently talk to you, could their energy still be kind of like holding this space in your life? Or could it be like a boss figure or someone who holds authority over you? Spirit wants you to really rise to the occasion and embody the energy of this King of Wands yourself. And instead of it being your challenge, make it really your footstool. The King of Wands is very entrepreneurial. The King of Wands is very passionate. The King of Wands is very resourceful. So if you've been the type of person who has been wanting to start up like a business or a hobby or a side hustle or something like that is coming through, this is the opportunity for you to really take flight and to trust yourself and to not let the manipulators, to not let the narcissistic people in your life hold you back from what it is that Spirit desires for you. Also goes to show that confidence could be lacking. So really working on your self-confidence, on your stage presence, on your ability to show up on camera if you need to, like using your voice more often, all of those things. And that's how you'll be successful. Strengths at this time for Pisces. The face said, not so fast. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is all about working and collaborating with others. The message that we got about 2 days ago was talking about finally collaborating with people that are on the same page as you, new inspiring connections, new teachers coming in, you becoming a teacher as well. There is an opportunity for you, Pisces, if you really do go after your goals, if you really do pick up the mantle and really chase your dreams, have confidence in yourself, you will begin to amass a following and also people that are on your side, people in your corner, people who can help you to attain even bigger goals. By yourself, you can only attain so much, but with each other, there is a bigger opportunity for you out there. So your strength is you're attracting the tribe that you need to help you to ignite your passions. Area of focus for Pisces. This is beautiful, beautiful energy, Pisces. All right. We have the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely a call to action with two knights coming out. Knights are on horses. They're moving forward. And Knight of Cups is also about love. It's about offers. It's about opportunities. Are you taking the opportunities? Are you going after your goals? Are you digging deeper into the things that give you joy, fulfillment, love? And that includes self-love. Are we going after the right people? Are we accepting offers from people who show us genuine care and love? So how we treat ourselves is often a reflection of how we treat others. And if you wouldn't let other people treat you with, disdain, then you don't treat yourself with disdain. Allow yourself to be appreciated. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to be romanticized. And truly, with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands here, this is about loving what you do and doing what you love. And the Fae are saying if you just believe in yourself, the people that you want, that Three of Pentacles, they are on the way. The people that will be able to help you build yourself up and who will allow you more of that play energy, like we saw here with the magic frog. They're around. You have to just invite them in. And all the while, you know, with that Knight of Wands, King of Wands energy, be going after this fiery, ambitious, passionate, you know, vibe that we know that you have. Near future for Pisces. All right, we got 3 cards here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. And we have the Nine of Swords. So I see you being a little bit at odds in the near future. Battling through self-doubt. Some of you battling through depression. Battling through sleepless nights, anxiety, just weariness in general, I feel like is coming in for a lot of you at this time, which is why I was like, come on, Faye, help me to get these Pisces feeling more energized, more energetic. There is still this like devil on your shoulder, right? The message from yesterday was talking about dancing with the devil. So as you're fighting through this self-doubt, this worry, this anxiety, can I do this? Will I be successful? Are the people going to show up? Whatever the case is for you, you need to remember how worthy and solid you are. With the Chariot to the Queen of Pentacles, there is a lot of abundance that wants to come in for you, Pisces. And it doesn't have to just be monetarily, but definitely for those of you where there could be a monetary increase, it's here. Especially with that Queen of Pentacles having that beautiful pentacle in her hands. The Chariot is saying you have to just trust yourself. You have to just move forward. You have to just go. And the energy here is, if you're getting the Chariot, you got 2 knights already on the deck. Or, sorry, 2 knights already on the table. Your spirit guides are saying, now is not the time to wait. Now is the time to move. Now is the time to pursue. So even if you're in a position right now, Pisces, where you feel like you don't know how to start, you don't know what to do, you're lacking faith in yourself, you're lacking drive, you have people working against you, manipulators, narcissists, self-doubt, worry, anxiety, maybe you're clinically been diagnosed with anxiety, or you're clinically depressed, or whatever the case is. Those are things that we want to try to plow through and work through, and definitely take care of yourself, but we want to try to overcome these obstacles so that we can attain the goals that we have. Queen of Pentacles, the prosperity, the groundedness, the happiness that she feels in her everyday life. And that comes with consistency, and it comes with work. But also the Queen of Pentacles, what I love about her is, yes, she is a card showing a lot of favor when it comes to financial wealth and abundance. She came through in your reading a couple days ago as well, Pisces. She's here letting you know that you can still amass great wealth, great fortune, prosperity, abundance in your life by doing something that is coming more from a feminine energy. So you may not have to work as hard for this. It may just be a passion project that you're working on. And the Queen of Pentacles is here to let you know that you can be one with earth, one with nature. You can work from home even. That's coming through. And move towards these goals that you have. I just feel this energy, and I have to say it, of almost like coming from a place of lack. And you are worried about not having what it takes, not having the resources, or maybe not being able to fulfill your goals because you don't know where to start, or you've had trouble staying consistent. And Spirit is saying, just take a little bit of time out of your day, every single day, to play, to remember your passions, to understand that we all go through cycles. And there are certain cycles that Spirit wants you to continue, and certain cycles that Spirit wants you to put down, and also to practice self-love. Because if we're constantly in this like self-deprecating energy, we'll bring that into our lives, and we won't be able to accomplish what it is that Spirit has for us to accomplish. There is something that Spirit has been talking to my collective about over the last couple of days, of just actually being in your power, going after your goals, but also your purpose. When you came to this earth as a Pisces, you decided that like being a spiritual person was something that you wanted to really hone in on, especially if you're Pisces rising, Pisces sun. I think that those those two signs in particular are very, very, adept at turning like spirituality into a business, into an art, into a craft. Whether you're a singer, a writer, tarot reader, Reiki healer, whether or not you are here to help inspire others through spiritual practices, shamanism, whatever the case is. So this is your opportunity, the Fae are saying, to like pick up the mantle, to go after this Queen of Pentacles energy, and to really assert yourself as a very viable character in this world that we live in, who is successful and is able to work hard, but not too hard, and able to be, in a place that you can feel good about on a daily basis, doing what you love. All right, recent past for Pisces. We have two cards. We have the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups. So this energy here with the King of Cups is you, Pisces. More in a masculine energy than a feminine, but definitely emotionally grounded, focusing on yourself. Your emotional needs were being put first. But with the Ten of Wands, I feel like you've been trying for a long time to get to a place of celebration, to get to a place of relaxation, but there's been a lot of burdens that you've had to carry. You've been able to focus on yourself a whole lot though. And you're working on that self-love with this King of Cups here. You've really focused it on like, what do I need emotionally? What does I'm Tiffany, but what does Tiffany need? Or, what does Pisces out there need to be their most successful self? How can I emotionally pour into my cup each and every day so that I'm well taken care of? But along the way, and this is your recent past, you've just encountered a lot of people, a lot of problems, pressures that have made coming to the end of this road, because the 10 signifies like completion of chapters, completion of cycles. It's made it difficult for you. So you've been trying your best to really focus on your love, your joy, what makes you feel good on a daily basis, but also there's been a lot of burdens around you that you can't ignore. So this could be financial issues, children, bills, property issues. A lot of Pisces are going through right now. Family issues, relationships falling apart. A lot of us recently in the readings I've been reading have been coming to, awakenings and conclusions about people in our life that need to change. So there's been this heaviness that although you've really been working on yourself and you've been doing, the self-care, the self-love, I think, has been a little bit on the back burner because of all the responsibilities that you have had. So what is the advice, Spirit, at this time? Ace of Swords. To speak your truth, to seek clarity in all that you do, and to be honest with yourself about where you are. If you can be honest with yourself about the effort that you're putting into achieving your goals, you'll get there all the faster. Have you been doing the work? Have you been allowing the self-doubt to creep in? Have you been in these situations with manipulators and narcissistic people that you need to cut off? Have you been maybe holding yourself back from collaborating with people when offers are coming to you? Like, is there a holdup? I think the Ace of Swords is the advice of like, you are going to start seeing things clearly. And then you're also going to start to be able to walk more in your power. You're going to see your divine truth. You're going to be more authentic. But this came with, it came with time. And it came with you also realizing that you have to be the one to really put yourself in the position to go further, to go higher, to go deeper, whatever the case might be. Your environment at this time? Oops, sorry about that. You have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups, oops, and the Ace of Cups. So, first and foremost, with this Eight of Cups, we talked about this in another reading recently where we said that the Eight of Cups is like getting 80%. There's a place in your life right now, in your environment, where you are only getting 80% of what you deserve. Spirit is saying to walk away, to, let that situation be known to that person or to that, to that place. Like, I deserve better. this would work better for me. My goals are being stifled, maybe because of my inability to receive more from you, to receive my equal share, to receive that which I put out as well. And you're really just looking for this Ace of Cups, this overflow of love, of abundance, of happiness, of joy, of peace in your life. And so there's like this call for you to go there, and you're on your way. But along the way, I do see with the Five of Cups some grief, some sadness, some letting things go. There could have also been some anxiety that you've gone through recently that did lead to like sadness, tears. We talked about depression, could be working through that as well. Your spirit team wants you to know that you do not need to take less than you deserve. You really don't. There is no need to be with people and around people or situations that take from you. You should be in environments that cultivate a happiness within you. You've been dealing with a lot of heaviness. You've been dealing with a lot of come to Jesus moments of realizing, wow, this is going on right in front of me. You may have seen that you've been blocking off opportunities, but overall your environment is literally telling me from the 8 to the 5 to the Ace of Cups, that in order for you to get to that Ace of Cups, to that overflowing place of love, peace, and happiness, you have to walk away from people who are giving you less. And it may be difficult to do that because your heart is so big. And Pisces, that's what we're known for, our empathy. We're known for being able to connect with people on deep, deep levels. People just come and pour their hearts out to us, right? But you also have come to the realization that you do deserve more. Your environment is calling for more. And you are standing in your truth. And especially like that fairy card that we got at the beginning said, with the wild violet, you're calling in love for yourself. And if you're in partnership with someone who's not showing you that love that you deserve, you're also showing it to them like, hey, I need a little bit more from you. And sometimes we also get more love by showing ourselves love. So could you also incorporate that Ace of Cups as you pouring into yourself instead of worrying about everybody else pouring into you? Hopes and fears for Pisces at this time. I just want you to be confident, Pisces. I just feel this energy of like lack of confidence. Like we need to really focus on the solar plexus chakra. You know what you need to do. It's just almost like you can't do it because you've allowed so many people around you to hold weight that they shouldn't be holding. That's what Spirit's telling you to take action. Yes, 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 yes. Love that for you. Sorry, these cards are a little bit all over the place. So the cards you got for your hopes and fears are Four of Wands and the High Priestess. And I love this for you. The High Priestess is you, Pisces, standing in your spiritual best. Seeing the third road, your third eye wide open. You're in a place where you can trust your intuition. You're very, very connected to spirit. And you have the opportunity to grow and be bountiful with a spiritual path ahead of you. The High Priestess also sees through illusion. So all these manipulators, like, I believe your hopes and fears are just showing that you're ready to stop being manipulated. And you're ready to be the one who sees the truth and makes decisions that benefit you and you only. You're kind of at a point where you're like, I'm so connected to spirit. I'm going to find out. I'm going to, just don't even try to lie to me about this anymore. I will find out because I'm so connected to God. And the Four of Wands is you're also just ready for a break. Peace, tranquility. But I have to tell you this, Pisces, it is going to come with a lot of action, and there isn't going to be as much rest as you would hope based on what this reading is saying with the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups. But I know that deep down in your heart, you just want to chill out. And that's what this Four of Swords is about, is kind of like taking a reprieve, taking a rest, a siesta, allowing God to kind of reinvigorate you. So definitely still take that quiet time to pray and to meditate and to get back into, whatever spiritual text or spiritual practice that you practice. But there's a call for you to also understand that that rest is going to come when you're finally at the destination that God wants you to be at. And I see you in transition right now. So rest is coming, but I don't see a whole lot of rest right now. And potential outcome for Pisces. What an interesting reading this was. But yeah, I just can't help but say, like, I just want you to have more confidence in yourself. Because your lack of confidence, that King of Wands in your challenge area. So either a person that's made you doubt yourself or your own self-doubt is really holding you back from a lot of success right now. So I really want you to focus on your solar plexus. Eat nourishing foods too, Pisces. That's coming through. Foods that make you feel good. All right. Page of Swords. That's an interesting outcome. And Justice is at the bottom of our deck. So I know it's all going to come together for you. But the Page of Swords is about someone who seeks truth, who seeks clarity, who goes after what they want. And you're just ready to learn. So I think whatever it is that you're getting involved in, whatever it is that you're trying to start up, whatever it is that you're going after in your daily life that requires some study or you acquiring more knowledge or whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying your potential outcome is that you are going to become a student. You're going to become a teacher eventually of whatever this is that you're starting to learn. And whatever this practice, this study, this innovative idea that you've been working on, expect there to be some massive changes around the way that you work, the way that you network as well. Because I see with this Page of Swords, he's got a little like bagpipe in his hand, right? And so I think there's going to be like this music that you make, this impact that you have, this just getting ready to break ground. And it all comes together eventually. So this is kind of like potential outcome is that you actually get on the right road towards making yourself into this like teacher. I had to say it. Like you're becoming like a teacher of some sort. You have a word that you need to get out. And Spirit says the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands to the Knight of Cups is encouraging you and ushering you out there to really look at your situation from a perspective of, I've given myself a lot of love, but I could do more. I've opened myself up to opportunities, but I could probably do more. I have been really trying to rest, but it's time to work. And I'm willing to put in the time and the effort to become the person that Spirit wants me to be and pursue my passions, because that's how we end up at this Queen of Pentacles energy where we see our value and our worth. With Justice being on the bottom of the deck, I know that Spirit is going to take care of you, that you are protected, that divine clarity and justice is on its way to you in many situations in your life. So just sit back, allow the trajectory of where your life is telling you to go to just kind of take you and usher you forward. Allow the divine clarity to come through as well with that Ace of Swords, and trust where you're being led, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this message. It was a little bit different than my normal messages, but I wanted to try something new. I hope you liked it, and I will see you again tomorrow, Pisces. Keep up the good work. Bye, guys.